everybody? It's your girl, Sophie Soph, back here on Sofia's Football Talk to talk about Man United women, bringing me some joy as, of course, we had the international break in terms of the men's club football, but the ladies are still going strong. Today, we had Man United women playing Spurs women as they won not one, not two, but 3-0. We had two good goals praise from Elisabeth Terland, the Norwegian international, scored her first goal and then shortly after scored her second goal. And it's been like, okay, how is this Man United team going to unlock her? We need to create more chances. We didn't do that at the beginning of the game, but as we went on, we started to do that and it showed. And then to crown it all off with the penalty scored by our captain, Maya Letizier. I'm very happy. Three very important points from the Reds as we keep continuing. But of course, there's a lot of positives to talk about, but also it's important to as well notice some of the criticism that we need to point out. But before we do, make sure that you like this video here and of course also subscribe to Sofia's Football Talk as we are on the road to 5k subscribers. Like this video, join the SFT membership, and let's get into the nitty gritty. So the starting 11 was as follows. We had Fallon, Tullis Joyce, Celine Bisset, Maya Letizier, Millie Turner, Gabby George, Bloodworth, Lisa Nordsund, Gabby Clinton, Ella Toon, Leah Galton, and up top, Elisabeth Terland. I mean, Bisset, Celine Bisset in particular, used to actually play for Spurs before she now made the move to Man United this summer and hasn't maybe had the smoothest start, don't really play that many games, but she played today, assisted both of Elisabeth Terland's goals. So both of, the goal contributions for those two goals came from Norwegian internationals. And I've been a big fan of Celine Bisset for a while, especially from her PSG days. And I was definitely very gassed and super excited when she now joined Man United. But I just feel like with Mark Skinner, hasn't really been using her. And hopefully we'll start to see that more because I think she did very well. But before we fully dive into each of those goals, dissecting them, I do think it's very important to talk about how we first started off because I'm not gonna lie, I was very disappointed with the first probably 20 minutes or so, maybe even more, 30 minutes maybe, of the game. I think Spurs were the better team. They were dominating in that midfield. They were winning the midfield battles and they kept pressing, and they just looked like the better team. When called upon, Tullis Joyce was on it, the goalkeeper. I mean, of course, big shoes to fill after Mary Earps now went to PSG. But I think Tullis Joyce has done well, in my opinion, at least from the games that I've seen for Man United women. She's done well. And yeah, of course, you need to play and you need to basically, the more you play, often the better you get. So I think she can become even better, 100%. But it is, of course, very important to talk about the fact that the game plan wasn't working at the beginning. It wasn't. And it's okay to be honest about that, we were giving the ball away way too much. And it was very frustrating to watch. Like, I was like, okay, what is this? This is not looking good at all. But then we scored in the 44th minute, 1-0 from Elisabeth Terland with an assist by Celine Bisset. And it was a great goal. Really, I liked it. The goal that I liked even better, though, because it was more like a proper team goal, was the goal that came in the 49th minute. Both, of course, in the first half. Again, to conclude the praise for Elisabeth Terland, where we had a wonderful cross by Celine Bisset to then set up Elizabeth Terland for a header. Great, but it was everything before then with 1-2 touch football, everybody chiming in from the back, and it looked good. It was fast paced, and I think when it's a lot more fast paced, and that's kind of how in a lot of ways I feel when I watched um, the Man United men as well. When we play up the tempo, we be a bit more fast with it. That's when it tends to look a lot more. That's when it tends to click a lot more. Not when it's this slow build-up. Of course, sometimes when you need to control the game, you might need to have it a little bit slow paced. I get it. But when you're trying to attack the game, you're trying to get some goals in quick, quick. And that's exactly what happened. And it looked good. I was like, I had to clap. I was like, yes, yes. And when in the second half we got the penalty for United, with Spurs giving away basically a handball, and rightfully pen it should have been, I assumed that it was going to be or Ella Toon that was going to take it since she was the one that got us the pen. But no, it was our captain, Mai Leticia, who took it, and it was ice cold finish. Done. For me, it was done. I wasn't stressed after that. I was thinking, yeah, I mean, Spurs had opportunities, don't get it twisted, but I think from that point, it was Man United's to lose. It was that simple. And yeah, so there's a lot that needs to be worked at. I do still think that we need to get a new manager. I think Mark Skinner has gotten us as far as he can get us, you know? And that's okay. It's okay to acknowledge that and be like, thank you for your service, but we need something else. We need somebody else's vision, somebody else's plan to get us over the line, because this Man United team, I think, is good enough to win more trophies. I also think this Man United team is good enough to at some point win the league. I generally believe that. I'm not saying go win the league this season, maybe next season. They are 100%. But by still having Mark Skinner at the wheel, I think personally he's now out of his depth. We need to get something else. Whether or not that happens this season, I don't know. With, of course, getting a contract extension, which I think we shouldn't have done. But I also hope that this Man United board, with Ineos, we need to back these ladies a lot more, because this group of women, this team, they got something, but they need some more backing. And I believe that these ladies can go ahead and do something special. Okay, 100% I believe it. They bring me joy. It's a lot more enjoyable to watch them than to watch the men. But I still watch both of them, of course. But I'm just saying, you gotta back them a bit more. But yeah, I want to hear your thoughts as well in the comment section. How you think this game went, who you think was the best player on the pitch. Like this video here, of course, on your way out, and indeed subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out. Sofia out. Bye bye.